Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
So long as old man Clanton confined his rustling and outlawry to his empire in southeast Arizona, he had only Wyatt Earp and the Tombstone Vigilantes to oppose him. But when the Clanton gang started raiding Mexico for cattle and silver, it became an international matter for Washington to deal with. And Washington promptly passed the buck to Arizona's Governor Gosper, who in turn passed it on to Wyatt Earp.
Let me remind you, Governor, that Clanton controls 800 square miles of Arizona territory, from Charleston to Tucson, Clanton towns. Every water hole is guarded by Clanton outlaws. It's the same through the Oracles, across the San Pedro, back to the Pinnacles. We hold Tombstone, and that's all.
I don't care how big an empire that outlaw controls. We can't have trouble with Mexico on account of him. I'm empowered to indemnify Don Sebastian for his losses. You tell him that. It's your job to stop Clanton from attacking Mexican herds and silver trains.
I'd need a posse of 500 men, sir.
We wouldn't be in this mess if you'd listen to me. Talk less and shoot more. You're too easy with those Clanton hoodlums.
Maybe. I'll talk with Clanton. I think he's underestimating Sebastian. When he discovers there might be reprisals, it could change him.
All right, see what you can do.
Yes, sir.
And, Marshal, you better warn Clanton. Don Sebastian has been buying rifles and handguns.
I'll tell him. The old man should be impressed. Good day, sir.
Good luck.
Now, I'll show you how you do this.
All right, big brother, you go right ahead.
Come on, Ike.
Ben,
Watch
don't
this.
Fit it off. That's pretty good, Ben. Now
Okay,
let me
come on.
outdo you.
Well, you're both pretty lucky.
All right. Me and Billy, come in here. I got a job for you.
Big brother, get yours out of the dirt there.
Now, you cross the border here. You ride southwest about 10 miles central if you can. I got a tip there's about 1,000 head of Don Sebastian's fat beef grazing there, and if I want 'em. Now, don't take more than 7 or 8 hands with you.
Well, they won't ride with just us, Papa.
Not across the border, they won't.
Why not? You, Finn, speak up. I asked you why. Well?
They just won't ride with us, Papa, that's all.
They want Brocious or Ringo or the McLowrys along.
Oh, so that's it. A fine parcel of sons I raised. My own hands don't trust them.
Well, that ain't it, Papa. It's Brocious and Ringo. They've been piesing them all against us.
We have. Well, now, I'll tell you what we'll do. You don't need them. You're Clantons, by Joe. And you're going to start being Clantons right this minute. Get out there and get your horses ready.
Yes, sir, Papa.
All right, Papa.
All right. You do the leading. I want Finn to follow Ike, and Billy, you ride rear guard.
We'll make out, Papa.
You better make out. You start proving yourselves men.
Papa, we'll take care of it. Ike, mount up.
All right, Papa.
Ike, hurry up.
All right, all right.
Ike, the canteen. Come on.
Ben, Billy, you know, I think one of us ought to stand guard.
Oh, there ain't a Mexican in 20 miles.
You scared, Ike?
Sure he's scared. Papa only made you leader because you're the oldest. But you won't stay the leader when the old man cashes in.
I guess you think you will? You ought to be ashamed of yourself talking that way.
Why? You can't live forever.
Someone ought to pistol whip you.
You want to try it?
Well, I just might, Billy. All right, now, come on in. This ain't no time to fight. What's the matter? All right, you two, stop it. Now, this ain't no time to be fighting. What's the matter with you two? Run around as well. Now, wait a minute. Listen, fella. Well, I say you. We pay you good. Now, you just let us go. You hear me? I'll Papa pay you. I'll pay you.
Yeah? Mr. Clanton?
Wyatt Earp's here.
Wants to talk to you.
Tell him to go away. I ain't no humor to be talking to a lawman, least of all him.
I have a message from Governor Gosper.
Gosper? Blue-bellied, carpet-bagging Yankee.
It's about Don Sebastian.
Spence, get out. Make it short.
You stop raiding his cattle and silver trains, or Sebastian will start attacking you. He's backed up by the Mexican government. That's short enough?
You think I don't know that Fancy Dan's been buying guns? Just let him cross the border and see what he gets.
Why do you keep on with this? You're rich in land and silver. What do you want with his?
What are you driving at, Earp?
What are you driving at? One of these days you'll be dead.
I got children.
Your daughter Emma refuses to come home from school in New Orleans. As for Ike Finn and...
Shut up! Don't you come in here running down my own flesh and blood.
Look, Mr. Clanton, you're no fool. Why don't you quit raiding across the border?
That's my business.
You want to make your fortune bigger for Brocious and Ringo to take over? That's what they're planning. Everybody knows it.
They won't get a penny, not a penny. I made it for us Clantons.
Well, Emma'll be the only one left alive to make use of it.
Emma, she won't get nothing, not unless she promises, if she marries, to change her married name back to Clanton.
Oh, so you're Emperor Clanton, huh?
You dang tootin'.
Well, that's too bad.
What's too bad?
I'll have to go to Don Sebastian and tell him that you refuse to quit stealing his silver and cattle.
He won't fight.
Oh, he'll fight. And when all the Clantons are gone, Brocious and Ringo can start counting you money.
Marshal Earp, my vaquero tells me you have a message for me from Governor Gosper of Arizona.
Yes, Don Sebastian. It concerns the raids by Mr. Clanton. Our governor would like to know how much was stolen from him. Our government will pay it back.
I see. Por favor.
Thank you.
Tell me, has this Senor Clanton agreed not to steal from me anymore?
No, sir.
Then why have you come? It takes both sides to make a peace. Both sides must stop trouble. Let me show you. I believe your Governor Gosper has made a mistake, unless he can control Senor Clanton.
He's doing everything he can to keep peace along the border.
Earp!
Where did you take them?
San Felipe Canyon, 10 miles our side of the border.
He just wants ransom money.
No man could pay me enough to make me let you go.
Mr. Earp, tell him that Pop will pay.
Shut up, Ben. We ain't asking Earp for no favors.
It is hard to believe. I can't understand how a rich man like Senor Clanton could have sons like these. Are you certain they are his sons?
They've been in my jail in Tombstone many times.
Take them away.
Mr. Don Sebastian, you're gonna be sorry you took us Clantons. The old man's gonna kill 50 of your men for this.
You will thank the governor for me, senor. And you will also tell him I will take back that which was stolen from me.
What do you intend to do with his boys?
I have not yet decided.
If anything happens to him, Clanton will go wild. Attack you with every man he has, and he can get many more. Hold them as hostages. Perhaps then I can get Clanton to sign an agreement to leave your property alone.
And how long do you suppose he would keep his word? Until his sons are released, perhaps?
He has never lied to me, Don Sebastian.
I will think on it.
Since he may not believe you hold his sons, I'd like to show him letters in their own handwriting.
That is good. Pablo, I think you are a man of good intentions, senor. Pablo, take the senor to the prisoners. They will be permitted to write letters to their father. Adios, senor.
Adios.
Scratching all right. Blame fools. Letting themselves get caught by Sebastian. All right, so I'll let them stay there.
They're your boys.
Never was no good at it. Broke their mama's heart. But I'll get them back if it means taking a small army across that border and blasting Sebastian to Kingdom Come.
Well, I got an easier way than that. I wrote up a truce. You sign it, I'll get Sebastian to do the same.
Truce? I never kowtowed to any man.
Sebastian will kill your boys if you don't. Well, you have it your own way.
Hold on now.
Well?
A man's children is his children. I'll sign it. There you are. My word of honor on it.
Can you control Brocious and Ringo?
Control Brocious and Ringo? Why, I took them on when they was busted saddle tramps. Now they both got their own spreads. They're beholden to me.
Well, lately they've been acting like they're the boss of your outfit.
Well, don't you fidget yourself about who's boss of this outfit. I am.
Just the same, you put out the word. You tell them to stop raiding across the border. I don't want any more trouble with Sebastian.
If and Sebastian keeps his part of the agreement, I'll keep mine.
You make sure you do.
Johnny Ringo leaves a high-stake poker game a big loser. It better be for something mighty important.
Anytime I send for you, it's important, and don't you forget it. You neither, Brocious.
Oh, yeah.
From now on, there'll be no more raiding Mexican silver trains and cattle, especially Don Sebastian's.
Something scare you off, boss?
Nothing scares me. Them fool kids of mine got themselves caught by Sebastian. He's holding them prisoner, like to kill them. I had to sign a truce with that hombre that I wouldn't do any more raiding. I gave him a word of honor. I mean to keep it, too. Now, I count you two as my top guns. And I expect you to hold the other boys in line. I want you to tell them about the truce and then start patrolling the border to see that it's kept.
Looks like a waste of time to me.
How's that, Curly?
He didn't say anything, did you, Curly?
I'm still alive, Curly. And I'm still boss of this outfit.
Well, that's the way you want it done, boss. It'll be done.
Come on, Curly.
Lemonade. Good and cold. Gracias, senor.
This paper reads very well, senor. Are you sure Senor Clanton means what he says?
Yes, sir.
I would like to believe it, but perhaps I should test his word, huh?
I would if I were you. You could send out a small train of silver wagons.
Make sure that word of its departure reaches Clanton on the other side of the border.
I will do that.
And just to be on the safe side, I'd have it guarded by a strong force. Make sure they keep out of sight.
You do not have a very good opinion of your countrymen, senor.
Not my countrymen. Clanton outlaws.
I will not argue with my guests. You will have supper and stay the night?
Well, thank you. My horse is tired, and so am I. If you could have the silver train ready by tomorrow morning, I'd ride with it.
And since you are as doubtful as I will accompany you. Pablo.
Are the Clanton boys behaving themselves?
As animals. My vaqueros want to shoot them, and I say no, not yet. Wait and see what their father does. Oh, Pablo, show the senor to the guest room, por favor.
Thank you.
We'll be back on this side of the border before they know anything about it.
Sounds like it'll work.
It will. What's eating on you, Ringo?
We should keep our promise to the old man.
Then why did you come with us?
Because I don't like Clanton telling me what to do. Just the same, it's not right, Curly.
I figured it'll save us trouble later on.
How?
Ike and Billy and Finn was born buzzard meat. If Sebastian kills them, good riddance.
The old man never let that happen.
Maybe we can make sure.
I don't know. The old man Clanton has treated us pretty right.
Yeah, but ain't we done all his dirty work for him? We steal and wrestle and fight all his fights. We don't owe the old man nothing. You'll feel better when you think about it, Ringo. I say it's time we got on our own.
Well, so far, so good. We're less than a mile from the border.
You spoke too soon, senor.
I can't believe Clanton would go back on his word.
You believe what your eyes see, senor? Vaqueros,
wait. Give them more time. Wait till they reach the clearing and make their charge. Try and cut between them and the wagons. Couldn't wait to make your play, could you, Ringo?
You see, senor, they are Clanton's men.
Did Clanton order this attack?
Yes. No.
Who's lying?
You're wasting time, senor. My vaqueros will take care of them.
You're making a mistake, Don Sebastian. Give Clanton a chance to learn the truth. He'll take care of him.
Vaqueros, shoot them.
No. They're Americans, Don Sebastian, and my prisoners. I took them, and I'm taking them back alive.
Let me remind you, senor, you have no authority here in Mexico.
If you try shooting them, you'll have to take me first.
Do not force me, senor. These men must be punished.
I'm positive Clanton didn't order this raid. If I'm right, they'll be punished. I give you my word.
Senor Earp, it is against my judgment I yield to you. You better be right. Find their horses. Bandage his wound.
Get on in here.
Get these things off of me.
If and you're lying to me about these boys, Earp, it'll be for the last time. Start talking.
It's a frame-up, boss. Johnny and I was riding along with some of the boys, minding our own business, when Earp and a gang of Mexicans jumped us.
You're a liar.
Ringo?
I was just talked into trying to cross you.
You! I'll kill them! I'll kill both of them!
You can deal with them later. Wait till your boys get back.
They won't be coming back unless it's in their coffins. Pete!
Yes, sir.
I want me 6 hands. I want them to dig 3 graves up on that knoll.
3 graves?
3 graves. And good and deep.
3 graves, yes, sir.
Get out of my sight before I kill you. Earp. You reckon you could talk Sebastian into sending the bodies home?
I don't think Sebastian will kill him.
No use lying to me after what happened. All dead right now, and you know it. My boy's dead. All of them. I ought to kill Ringo and Brocious. Can't afford to. They're my top guns. My son's gone. I'm left with nobody to fight for what I spent my whole life building up.
Mr. Clanton, you didn't build up anything. You just let a pack of hoodlums grow around you like chokeweeds. I'll see what I can do with Sebastian.
I'd done the same thing myself if I'd been him. Ringo and Brocious crossing me. He couldn't know I'd kept my word.
I'll bring your boys back.
Why? My girl Emma's mighty fond of you. If you'll marry her, I'll deed you half of everything I own.
I wouldn't do that to Emma. How could I marry a girl whose father I'd eventually gunned down?
Mr. Clanton? Mr. Clanton,
I hear you.
how do you want your boys buried?
Ike, Finn, and Billy. Left to right, according to each.
Well, hadn't we ought to send for a parson?
No. I'll do my own burying. Well?
Don Sebastian sent your sons home.
Dead or alive? My boys.
I told you Sebastian would keep his word.
I never thought I'd live to see the day I'd say this to you, Earp. Thanks. When I get them inside, they'll wish they was dead.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt